Thunde from Booredatwork.com, and welcome to our review of the Lenovo IdeaTab S2109A. Yes, this is the tablet we saw about 2 weeks ago at PepCom, and we have it here with us. So let's take a look at some of the packaging before we get to the tablet itself. So it comes this unique, typical Lenovo packaging in colors, but what it also comes with here is this sleeve, so you actually have a case for it, or actually at least a protective case for the Lenovo tablet. Besides, of course, that you do have your user manual and warranty information, and you also have this charger. Now it can charge via USB, but also has a charging port, which is much faster. USB just takes forever to charge the device. I think it probably takes about 7 hours or so, which I just don't understand why, but that's something to note. So let's take a look at the tablet itself and look at the specs. This sports a 9.7-inch IPS display. So this has a high resolution display, something comparable to what you have with the Retina display from Apple. You do have a front-facing camera. There is no rear camera on this device, which is sensible because seriously, we do not need cameras for tablets as far as I'm concerned. Other thing to note is that you do have 4 speakers. These are SRS Studio supported speakers, so giving you a sense of surround sound with this, which is pretty cool. You can see the rubberized case here, which I'll take that off here to show you this in a second. So that's the case that comes with your S2109 tablet, so you do get a nice portable case with it. So as I mentioned, you have 4 surround speakers here at the back. You can see that. Ports, you also have, like, you have your charging port right there. You have your USB port. You have your micro USB, mini USB, sorry, and then you have your SD card slot, so you can expand the memory via SD card. At the top, you got your volume rockers, and on the left hand side you've got this power button you have to kind of push in to light it up, and of course your 3.5mm jack on that side. So again, since this is a 9.7-inch tablet with a 4:3 aspect ratio, the best way to actually use your tablet, I'll just put that case aside for now, the rubberized case, is actually in portrait mode. So I'm going to power this back on again. You can see it here because it's hard to use the keyboard. I'll put it in portrait mode, show you guys. Slide this out, and let's just bring this up a little bit more. There we go. So this is running Android 4.0. It's not running Jelly Bean yet, but that should come soon. It's running 4.0. Very smooth. It's got a dual-core processor in here, and it's a pretty snappy device overall. Like I said, you do have that front-facing camera, so we just go to the camera app here, and we'll take a quick look at the camera. So it allows you to Skype, do video calls, and of course that's just portrait mode. So you can see the camera there. Camera settings, very basic Android camera settings. You can switch to video. You can switch to photos. You have your photo settings. Of course, it's 720p for the camera, time lapse, so on and so forth. So at least for the front-facing camera, you do get 720p video, which we will attach with this for you. We have 720p and 1080p. Just recording ourselves here. You can see that. You can see as we pan around, and we'll attach a short sample of this video for you so you guys can take a look and see the video quality at 720p of the camera. So nothing too fantastic there with the camera itself or the camera application. Again, still basic stock Android overall. Alright, so let's end that. Head back here. So again, as I mentioned, this is running Android 4.0. You have a few applications that are pre-installed. You have Documents to Go. You have Evernote. It's also installed here. You have a voice note, Norton Security. Since there are many malware attacking Android devices nowadays. You also have Uvo installed here. There's no Skype installed. You can always download Skype. You have the Go keyboard. I can show you the keyboard in a second. And SugarSync for your cloud storage backup here. Alright, so let's take a quick look at the keyboard so you guys can see. So this is the Go keyboard. It works pretty well. Again, it's better in portrait mode. Easier for you to type and reach the keys and type away whatever you want to type on this device, which is pretty good. Overall performance, does well with some light gaming. I think things like Angry Birds and even Sonic the Hedgehog does well in games like that. What you have here is it's an affordable 9.7-inch tablet from a Lenovo. Solid price, good functionality. It's got a bunch of things. Sorry, I did say Skype wasn't installed. You actually do have Skype installed here. I don't know why I mentioned that. But you do have a very good battery life. You do have comparable about 9 hours or so. Like I said, an affordable tablet, and that unfortunately it's just come out with the announcement of Jelly Bean, but I think it's something that people will find quite useful. The other thing to note again is the sound. The sound quality from the speakers is actually remarkable. So there's a video here I'm going to play for you guys, so you guys can just take a quick listen to the sound. So this is the intro video. We'll just play that for you. Alright, so those are the speakers from the tablet. Nothing else is connected. You can hear how well they sound. Fills up the room, very audible, very clean, no crackles or anything like that. It's a very good speaker system here. And just to elaborate more on that, we can go into the settings and we'll show you what we have here with the speakers. And so you have the SRS sound, and you have music and movie mode, which you can select in between those two. You also have your regular sound settings, but that's also just for your volume and some of your sound controls. So we switch it from music to movie mode. That's a little less bassy there. It's more bass in the music, less in the movie mode. So solid sound. I really like it. I mean, if you're really looking for an Android tablet you can take with you on the road to watch movies, I think you get a very good, good sound quality from this. You've got great speakers, so you can actually just set this up and listen directly from the device, because you've got good audio coming from this. The IPS display just looks lovely. You can see just watching that video, it's crisp, it's clean. You get very solid viewing angles also with this device. So you can see as I tilt and tilt and tilt and tilt, it's about 170 something degrees, as they said, and you can actually see from there how much viewing angle you have with this device. So that's pretty cool, and that's nice. Ports work well. Expandable memory is very good. Overall, I say the only deficiencies that, which is not really deficiencies because it was just announced, is it doesn't have Jelly Bean on there to bring some of those new advancements in there from Android. But it's got a solid battery life, between 9 to 10 hours. You've got a plethora of ports. You've got your mini HDMI. You've got expandable memory. You've also got solid sound with the SRS audio here on this device. So I think that's something to note. So if you guys have any questions or any comments about the Lenovo IdeaTab S2109A, let us know. Don't forget to subscribe to all our pages on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. It's all Booredatwork with 2 O's. So this is Thundy saying thank you, and always enjoy entertainment.